And a very good evening to everybody. Welcome back to this live stream series. This is Christopher Daigan once again coming to you from our home in KwaZulu-Natal. This is Wednesday the 20th of April, and welcome to this next in our session. This is Piano Hour on Wednesday evening. For those of you who haven't been keeping up to date with things, we've had a short break of a couple of weeks, 6 weeks or so. And first of all, to thank everyone for their messages of support, condolences for the loss of my partner Barry. And here we are again. Kevin is supporting me this evening. Thank you, Kevin, for being here. We have a few changes. You can see the angles of the cameras have changed. And of course, once again, before I go any further, I forgot how much hard work setting this up, this live stream series, setting up all the details. We changed the camera studio around a few weeks ago, but just getting all the details back and getting all the titles and getting all the streams ready, I just forgot. Goodness, this is number 205. We've already done 204 of these live streams, and I forgot how much work each one of them really is. Not only the preparation of the playing, but just the final details of the day. So of course, once again, my appeal goes out to all of you. If you are watching this, please, more than ever, I do need your support now. This is a free to view platform. These streams are going out free to view to everyone, but I am relying on your generous, regular financial support to keep going and to keep myself earning a living, and also obviously to keep these programs running, which now without the support of my partner Barry, is a little bit more complicated than it was before. So this evening's session is the first of a number of streams which I'm going to be doing for the next couple of weeks. I am going to be carrying on just as before with 2 streams a week and free to view, but obviously things will be changing in the weeks ahead and in the months ahead, and we are looking at various ways. We're looking for sponsorship. If you are a business and you would like to see your logo or your acknowledgement or your advert in this live stream, to make it free and to keep it free for all of those who are viewing, please do be in touch with me. Otherwise, a number of these streams will only be available to those who are paying either per stream or paying on a monthly program, a gated view. It's unfortunately the inevitable way forward, but I'm doing everything I can to try and keep at least some of these streams free for everyone to enjoy. This evening's program, I am playing a beautiful selection, a really wonderful selection of music, some very beautiful melodies. It's a very sustained and gentle way throughout the whole program. And I hope you're going to enjoy the selection. There is a thread which runs through it, which I will tell you a little bit about at the end. You might have read something about it in the advertising or the promo that I put together. But I am going to play a wonderful selection of music, which I hope you enjoy in a very calm and gentle way. This, of course, is our new time of 7 o'clock, so I hope you ensconced, Kevin likes that word, ensconced in your comfortable environment at home to enjoy an hour of music. I'm going to start off with a piece of music that, in fact, I included on the last stream that I played, which is a really great favorite of many, including 1 or 2 special friends in Pretoria. This is Faure's Pavane. Gabriel Faure wrote this piece of music for orchestra, and he actually intended it for the original version to be sung with a choir, which is very unusual, and also to even have dancers accompany the movement on stage, the orchestra on stage. It was intended as a sort of multimedia performance. It is such a wonderfully evocative piece of music. There's something so uniquely atmospheric about it. The detail, the chords and the sounds and atmospheres that he creates is so evocative that I think it's a wonderful piece to restart our program once again. And he didn't rearrange it or didn't write it for piano, but he did record it, interestingly enough, on a solo piano version, on a piano roll. In other words, a player piano would have recorded the piano paper roll, which then can be played back, not a live audio recording. But what's interesting, I kept on looking for this and I kept on thinking, well, how did he arrange this? And then I found, in fact, that it is the same version that he would have played for the choir. The orchestra reduction for the choir rehearsal version is what he would have played, and that's what I'm going to be playing for you tonight, Faure's own version for rehearsal purposes as a reduction of the orchestra version. And then straight after that, another quite extended piece from the composer Christoph Willibald von Gluck, composer of opera, reform opera, very interesting pieces of music. And this is his very beautiful dance of the blessed spirits from the opera Orfeo and Eurydice. And it's a fascinating tale. Orfeo goes looking for his dead wife, his late wife, and pleads with the powers that be that he can search for her in the underworld. And it's just a very, very beautiful piece of music. In fact, this is a piece of music in this program I was intending to play a couple of weeks ago. And it's a wonderfully evocative piece. So this is Faure's Pavane. First of all, just readjusting my jacket here, thank you, Kevin. And followed by the Dance of the Blessed Spirits from Gluck's Orfeo and Eurydice. That was the Pavane by Gabriel Faure, and followed by the Dance of the Blessed Spirits from the opera Orfeo and Eurydice by Gluck. Of course, accompanied by no less than 3 puppets. So who's going to come first? Yes, Frieda. I'm sure you've all missed seeing the puppets here. Oh, Fried. Oh yes, we forgot what this was like. We used to have live streams regularly, but now we haven't had them for a very long time. There's little Frieda. Yes, Frieda's doing well. Let's just see who else. Oh, and here's Wendy Pop with the waggly tail. Let's just see. Is your waggly tail? Yes, there's a waggly tail, Wendy Pop. Wendy Pop's doing. Hello, Wendy Pop. How are you doing? Oh, yes, everything's just fine. Yes, you've also missed live stream. You've been missing getting the messages and possible promises of treats. There's been a few promises of treats. Yes. And of course, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's little Lucy. Hello, little Luce. Yes, it's little Luce, star of the live stream show. And you're barking at Kevin. Oh, it's not. Oh, yes, I'm having a little back bend, a little yoga back bend, a back extension, I think. Yes, it's very unusual that Kevin's here. Yes, I understand, Luce. I know that too. And yes, Lucy's needing lots and lots and lots of attention and lots of cuddles. Yes, Lucy's needing lots of cuddles. Hey, little Lucy. And Lucy, are you pleased to be back? Yes, you're really enjoying being back on. Oh, that was a big bark. You're really enjoying being back on the camera. Yes, you're liking that very much. Do you think you're going to be quiet now? Because I'm going to play some more very nice music by Elgar. Do you like Elgar? You're not sure? Yes, you think so. Yes, you think Elgar is a good choice. Elgar and Schubert, yes, those are very good choices. Okay, you're going to go into your little baskets, and little girls, I'm going to chat to you later on. So, of course, star of the live stream setup, little Lucy, Frieda, and Wendy. I'm going to dive straight into 3 more pieces of music, this time 2 compositions by Edward Elgar, the Victorian English composer. First of all, his Chanson du Matin, or the song, morning song, very beautiful, fresh, open sound, followed by Salut d'amour, or the Love's Greeting, a piece of music that he wrote as an engagement gift for his future wife. Such a beautiful, beautiful melody, and such a beautiful sentiment that he expresses in this very rich and wonderfully melodic piece of music. Have we got this on the on the little? Yeah, there's a little play. Come on, girls. Yes, well, anyway. And then to end off this set of 3 pieces, a beautiful serenade, the Serenade by Schubert, the song for voice and piano arranged by Franz Liszt. Such a simple, beautiful melody that Liszt creates beautiful textures. He writes the melody in the treble, then he transposes it down, second verse into the tenor, and then he has this very unique little effect, which is not Schubert's idea, but a very Lisztian idea, where he has a sort of crossover. It repeats itself over the actual melody, like a reverberation almost, or an echo of some sort. And Winnie Pop, are you all right? Yeah. Lucy, stop it. You're biting, Winnie Pop. Beautiful little moment. So the girls are very active this evening. Beautiful moment in this echo effect in the end of the Liszt Serenade. But first of all, 2 beautiful pieces by Edward Elgar. Okay, in your basket. Come, in your basket. Quiet, in your basket. Here we go. In your basket. Basket. In the basket. Come. one of the most beautiful melodies. I think such simplicity, but such beautiful, simple melody and simple chords, creating magic itself. The song Serenade or Ständchen by Franz Schubert, as arranged by Franz Liszt. The last set of three pieces which I'm going to play for you this evening, I'm going to start off with Beautiful Morning Mood from Edvard Grieg's Peer Gynt suite. This is just a beautiful atmosphere, the beautiful sunrise, a beginning of a new day, of a beautiful warmth and optimism. Straight after that, seeing as I've played Faure's Pavane, I'm going to play the follow-up to that, certainly a piece which was inspired by Faure's Pavane, Ravel's Pavane pour l'enfant défunt, or Pavane for the dead infanta, or the dead princess. No, Lucy, that's not you, the little princess. We're going to come to you in a minute. And this is such an exquisitely beautiful piece of music that has all these colorings, these beautiful dissonances and unique sounds, a stately atmosphere of hanging sounds, much in the same way that Faure had, but then of course Ravel has his own unique wash of color and wash of texture on it that makes his music so extraordinarily wonderful. And the last piece of music in this three, I'm going to play one of my own compositions, seeing as that it is piano hour, it's the Wednesday evening session, and I'm going to play a selection from one of my 4 KwaZulu-Natal landscapes, and this is a piece of music called Heimweh. And it just seems like a fitting end to this particular program. So here's music by Grieg, Ravel, and one of my own pieces. Hello, Frieds. ending off that selection there of 3 pieces. That was one of my own compositions, Heimwall from the 4 KwaZulu-Natal landscapes. And before that, I played Edvard Grieg's Morning Mood from the Peer Gynt Suite number 1. Music written for the play, incidental music for the play by Henrik Ibsen. And then Ravel's beautiful Pavane for the Dead Princess, or Pour l'Enfant défunt. And someone who's certainly not going anywhere near that region is little Lucy. Lucy, did you know that you barked your way through this entire show? It's not a live stream with Lucy with a little bit of piano accompaniment in the background. It's everyone's watching to listen to the beautiful music and be restful and calm and listen to a very nice, beautiful music program selection with lovely images. And we just heard bark, bark, bark. I know, Lucy, I know. It's okay. You're right. Lucy, you're allowed. It's okay. We all know. We know you're not. We know you're struggling a little bit and feeling a little bit lost and a little bit at sorts. So that does bring us to an end to this evening's selection of music at our 7 o'clock time slot. I hope you've enjoyed the music, beautiful calm melodies. The theme which I mentioned, which was running through that, apart obviously from my own piece of music, but the theme which ran through that was that in fact none of these pieces are actually intended for the piano. They're all pieces of music that were written for orchestra in the case of Faure, or with the case of the Gluck, Dance of the Blessed Spirits, for violin, Elgar, his Chanson de Matin, and the Salut d'Amour for the voice, the Schubert songs, the Serenade, orchestra for Grieg, and orchestra for Ravel as well, although Ravel did rather interestingly publish a piano version and orchestra version of the Pavane at the same time. So not original piano music at all. Every single one of those pieces were always intending to be something else. Beautiful melodies, sustained melodies, but not that brilliant, showy and flashy, busy piano style that you get with composers like Chopin, Liszt and Beethoven. And speaking of Chopin and Beethoven in particular, I will be playing Beethoven's Sonata The Tempest or The Storm on Saturday evening, as well as some beautiful, very brilliant and exciting music by Frédéric Chopin and music by Schumann and Bach as well. So I hope you can join me on Saturday evening for our in-concert selection of classics. Thank you, Kevin, for the technical support this evening. I hope you've enjoyed the different camera angles and the new setup that we have. Please let us know if you're on Facebook or on YouTube or even on email, or our WhatsApp number is working again. Please visit my website for all the donation links. You'll find details from our bank account, as well as a QR code, which I think Kevin might be bringing up, which will take you off to Quicket or to Yoko, where you can make a donation, which I'm really counting on at the moment. So things are particularly tricky at this point. I have got some live concerts coming up, which I'm promoting next week. And of course, Lucy might be here at some of them. Thanks, Luce, for just being, come on, yeah, you want to bark. The only way to stop Lucy from barking is to pick her up. Hello, Luce. And so thank you for joining me tonight. We hope you've enjoyed this. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday and look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. I'm going to play out with another little Lucy-inspired improvisation.